Hello everyone, I'm LadyLazyPup, and welcome on in. The Sims turned 24 recently, and I thought it would be kind of fun to bring one of like the famous households, or at least the famous house. I remember playing in all those years ago into The Sims 4. The Newbies is the one that I'm actually thinking of. They are the tutorial household that you start off in, and the name Newbies, because if you're like new to the game type of deal, you kind of just use them as the tutorial. You learned how to play and you got going. So I think we should get started on Bob and Betty Newby's house from The Sims 1. So we're starting off on Potter's Play, the empty lot that's in Willow Creek, and we're going to build it here. I thought this was a nice spot because it's kind of like a corner lot, and since it is going to be like that L shape over here, it kind of works with the way that the pathing works here. So let's just dive right in. I have some pictures, so hopefully I will be able to remember to put some up so you guys can see what I'm using as reference, but it's not going to be the prettiest. It's going to be, it's going to be something. And I think it's going to be a great something, honestly. I'm just going to kind of make the shape. This is the shape. This is it. Here it is. You're welcome. Enjoy. Done. So I will admit that this is not going to be the first time I've built this house. I did do this when I first started streaming. I built Bob and Betty's house. And I started doing like a little let's play with them and their house. I didn't get very far in it, but it was kind of my tutorial into streaming. So I thought, it's kind of funny. It kind of worked out that way. This probably wouldn't be the way I would do the roof, but it is just two pieces plopped together like that. And I think it does actually overhang, so I will plop out those edges there. That's pretty much it. That's kind of the shape. So we have the shape going. We have the floor plan, I suppose. That's in. So I guess we could kind of put on the doors and windows next. So the front door is like just like a white door with a bunch of windows, and actually there's like three doors going outside. There's one from the bedroom, one from the kitchen, and one from the front. So I want to make sure I can find the door that's going to work well for us here. And I don't know, maybe it's going to be one of those base game doors. Maybe they're like, we got to keep this in the base game, get the windowed door. Like even like this one might be the one we have to go with. It might be the way we go. What if I just change these colors too, so I can kind of like see everything in just white? Yeah, I think this is going to be our best one. I think this is the one I have to go with here, and then there's going to be a door to the back around this section. I think when we kind of like put the squares together for the back area, we'll be able to see where that door goes properly. And then there's another one that comes out from the bedroom here. So we can do that. And then, so let's put up the walls. The whole thing is brick. So why don't we get that brick going? Not white brick. It's just, it's regular brick. It's actually, it's a decent looking, like, colored brick, I actually don't think it's that bad. I think it's okay. I might put this down just a little bit. It feels like it's just so up in the air. That feels a little bit better, I think. So we want, it's got a little bit of an interest at the bottom of it, but we don't have any brick that has like some lines and like interest at like the half wall height. So I think we'll just go with a plain brick to put it together. I feel like it needs to be redder. I don't know if I like the white grout. There's something about that. It feels like so bright. We could even go with like this. Is this too like orangey though? Oh, I kind of wish this had a bit better lighting, because I feel like there's like a cloud or something going overhead. Maybe this is a better color. It feels a bit more brickish. It feels like that like orange but kind of pinky kind of tones going on here, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Now, the windows out front, we have like tall ones, but they're not all the way from like the top to the bottom. And I know we have a few that are like that. I feel like more like the one from... I feel like it's more like the one from Snowy Escape, because I can kind of lift it up a little bit, and we can put them side by side here. I have a feeling I have this slightly off. Like, what if... I think I have to, like, slide this down to there. This is gonna be my issues, because this one's more than 1 square wide. Here, go down. Let me see my squares. Let me see my squares. What are we dealing with here? So we have one here. I feel like it's actually, like, on this square, but if we put it here, then these windows would be here. And then we need to have one that's just, like, a regular, like, simple push-up window. We don't really have that. We do have the one you can sneak through from high school years. It kind of reminds me of that one, because it's not quite this, but it is more that size. I guess it's like this one, because it also has, like, that push, right? The problem is that it also has, like, the lines in it, and that bothers me, because I want it I want it to be as authentic as I can get. Oh, maybe it's like this one, because this one... Hold on, because it's either going to be from the high school years, or I'm going to use this one from Get Famous. So I'm debating between these two now. I kind of like this one. It has this extra piece here, but I think the size is way better. It's going to be way better. So I'm going to put that there. Then actually on the side here where the kitchen's going to be, it's going to be the same one. Well, there's 2 of them actually. So we put 2 over here. And then in the back, it's going to be another long window here. Somewhere. Then we have these on this side, 2 more in the back. I feel like this was also part of me learning how to build. I feel like I kind of analyzed the builds that The Sims did, and I would always look at different house plans from, like, little books and stuff. Like, I feel like my grandparents had these books with, like, old house plans and stuff in them, and then, like, when my parents were, like, looking at maybe building a house at some point, I was like, I want to just look at the house plans and, like, the layouts and how things are built. I loved doing that. I've always been such a builder in The Sims. Oh my god. Okay, so the windows in the bathroom are these little tiny guys that just go, like, all the way up here. I used these for every bathroom I ever made in The Sims. I never gave them any bigger windows. And it's not like the windows I had in my house when I was growing up weren't even like this tiny thing. It was like a regular square window, more like this. But I feel like it was one of those things where it's like, oh, this is what they say is the bathroom window. I have to use this as the bathroom window. So we got our windows in. We have the brick outside. We have our doors on. Do we go inside or do we do the outside first? I feel like I kind of just want to do the entire exterior and then go inside. Oh, I guess we could kind of count it as either brick or a stone pathway. It's like a dark gray. Oh, that would have been perfect if it didn't have the brick around it. I'm not gonna lie. I would have used it. I would have used it. But I don't like that it has, like, the little edging on it. Would this work? Oh, this one might be actually a good one to use. Like that? Kind of like that. I may adjust this slightly, because that's literally where the path ends. It just kind of goes like this. It doesn't go all the way up. It has this funky little shape. I might change that. We'll see. Otherwise, you know, I gotta be true to the original, right? I gotta be as true to the original as I can be. We could do a brick. I mean, considering the house is brick, like, would they have, like, a brick pathway? It kind of looks like that. Or kind of looks like this, too. I kind of would, if that one came into, like, a darker color, I might use it. But I think for now we can use that brick there. And then just kind of, you know, here's your mailbox at the end. Make it a little bit more simple. So now around the edges here, we actually have like a little white picket fence piece. And I think what we're gonna want to use, potentially this guy, because I think it'll be, oh, I think that's actually kind of perfect. Because it's just short enough. We have like other ones that almost look like very white picket fencey, but I feel like they can get too tall, right? Too thick, too tall. So that goes here. We'll put some plants in that. And then this part kind of goes all the way up to here. So that also will have like some plants, and we'll put a couple bushes here. And then the same thing in the back. We have some more of that little picket fence. So I put this like that, and then this one. I'm like trying to count as I'm looking at this. Because you can kind of see where it would go. I could open up the game. I have The Sims 1 working on my computer, but it might be easier just to look at it this way. Yeah, we'll go like that. And then, does that go there or there? There? In the back here, it is kind of like a light gray, like a silver almost. Probably a brick. Oh, what if we went with this one? This one has like a pretty color. I kind of like this. That one's nice. Does that come out? It does. So it comes out more here. Makes it a bit more square. So it's like that. I like that one. That one looks really nice. It almost looks identical to it. It really does. And then as for the bushes, what kind of... They're very round. They're very round, and they have some flowers on them. Kind of like this one. I actually think this will be the one and only time I will ever use this bush. I think we have to now. It's necessary. And we now have this fantastic bush to use. Where does it go? So we have one here under that window. Then there's the one here on this. I might make these a little bit smaller though. And then one back here by this window. It looks like there's also one here behind the fence. And then, oh, I guess on this side, technically, they're just the green ones. So they're boring. We have the green boring bushes here. And these ones go kind of, oh, there's one in the middle here. And then two on this side. They're in like weird spots. There's one here and then there's one here. Yep. For in the garden bed area, we can change the color here so that it looks more like a garden bed. I might combine it in the middle where we have this bush so it feels a little bit more cohesive, because otherwise it's, you know, it's not. Am I trying to be as true to the game as I can be, or am I trying to just bring it into The Sims 4 and not make it look like, you know, bad? I want it to look nice. I want you guys to actually want to play in this house. Who wouldn't, though? I want to play in this house. I actually have a plan to play in this house, so stay tuned for that one. And I'm thinking just some wildflowers. If we just put some, like, wildflowers in here, that, to me, looks the best, as long as they're not, you know, poking through into the house. Where are these? I guess I can use those. I'm not a huge fan. I'd rather use the wildflowers. Because these, like, I don't know if they're not... These need to be taller. They need to be taller. They need to show off the flowers. I guess we could have both. We could have, like, the wildflowers to give the height. And then we put in just to have that little bit of greenery underneath, maybe. We put these in. I kind of feel like I'm putting this in funky. Because it's like, you look from the side, it looks kind of weird. I don't know. We might have to come back to it. But I'm going to go with it for now. Because this is what I see. This is what it looks like. This is what it was. keep it going for now, at least. And I don't know about you guys, but did you play The Sims 24 years ago? Were you even born then? I have a feeling some of you weren't. What was your first Sim game? That's actually a good question. Was The Sims 1? Was it The Sims 2, 3, 4? Sim City? Alright, so we're going to now get a couple items out here. Oh, there is a tree. Let's grab ourselves a tree. Is it this one? Kind of looks like that. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like that. I think it's that tree. I think it's an elm. I'm gonna go with it. And then we have a fountain and a couple of flamingos. This to me was a big staple of The Sims 1 too, was having these freaking garden flamingos. You have them like in every lot. This is how you would decorate your yard. And then the Sims would come and they would like punch the flamingo, and it's like, don't punch my Sims flamingos. What are you doing? But they would always be there. They would always end up doing that. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is such a lovely little spot. I think we definitely need our chairs to sit and look at them. Don't you? Let's see. Now, I'm debating. They're kind of like an orangey color. I can't tell if they're actually wood or not, but I was like, oh, we could do these plastic chairs. They kind of are a bit of fun, right? But I think they actually are more wooden. So we could go with these then. Ah, this might work. I think we can go with this. So we have 2 chairs. One for Bob, one for Betty. Staring at their lovely fountain, you know, as you definitely want to do. I think I might move these back a smidge. We could even have this guy more here. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. I keep going on this exact angle because this is the angle that I can see in the picture. And like you only were able to have 4 different angles. You couldn't freely move your camera. So it was like here, and then you had here, and then you had here, and then you had here. And that's it. And if something was hidden behind something else, sometimes you would be like spinning that camera to see if you can't figure out what is hiding behind an object. I at least had that issue. I don't know about you guys. I think for the simple like interior doors, I'm just going to do like this simple ranch door. I think that makes the most sense. So we have one here, and then here. Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, that, I mean, that was the exterior of the house, so let's head on in and see what we can't do here. I'm gonna just kind of put some lighting in for now, just so we can see what we're doing. Starting with the flooring, it's literally this texture. It is this texture, but it's like a diamond. And I don't know if we have anything like that, but it's like this shape. It's this texture and color with like this shape. We could do something like this, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right. None of these tiles are working for me. Let's look at everything. What could kind of work from what we have? Okay, I know it's kind of an odd one, but it's a little gray, but it has like the diamond and it has the square. And, like, we can just kind of, like, lay into, like, the gray part of it. It's more of, like, a bluey tone, but the gray kind of works. Maybe we could do that. Or we could do... No, that's too much. We could do this one, but I feel like this one with the darker tones actually works better. Otherwise, everything else just isn't working the way I want it to. This was also like a classic. If I just wanted to make like a Sims 1 house in The Sims 4, you have to use this tile in the kitchen. You had to. At least, again, at least I did. Okay, so now for the wallpaper. In here, it's kind of like the half wall, this creamy at the top, green on the bottom. What if I say green? Like, help me find green. What do you give me? Like this? No. Can't do something like that. This? No. Literally the opposite of what I was saying. We could go with something like this, but then it has like a lot of pattern to it. Okay, go everything. Show me everything. We could have this guy. That's okay, because then we're kind of like leaning into all that gray that we're putting in with the floor, right? It's not quite the color I want, though. Ooh, what if we did that? Wait, what if we did that one? Because it brings the green on the bottom and has that little bit of like that pinky brown. And then it has the white top. That's actually kind of perfect. That's actually kind of perfect. Now, does it look good? Yes. Yes, it does. Because this is what I have to work with. So of course it looks fantastic. What do you mean? Oh, actually, I think I found even better chairs for outside. Yeah, we're using these instead. These are even better. It's got that orangey tone that I wanted. Beautiful. Beautiful wicker. Love it. Okay. So again, this classic Sims, we have these awful countertops that have like green tile. We don't have that in here. We need green counters, in my opinion, or like a green top. Can we get a green topped counter anywhere? Somehow, some way. There's gotta be one that has like, see, this is going, oh, you want green? Let me put green on the cabinet. No, I don't really want green on the cabinet. It's more like a creamy color. Or like a beigey or like a white maybe. But is there anything that also gives me like a green top? That's what I want. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So this is the way we have to go. I'm like, I don't like that they're drawers. I kind of wish they were actually cabinets. But this is, yeah, that's exactly it. We get like the white bottom, the green top. It matches the minty little like runner here around the room. And you guys gonna love this, but we also need to have like a bluey, greeny fridge. We have to have like this fridge right here. Yep. That's the color. That's the color. That is perfect. That's exactly what I needed. The fun thing is, something I do absolutely love that they did bring into our game is the table and chairs and the TV from The Sims 1. But I do have to, you know, just do something a bit special to unlock that guy. I don't remember if it's live edit or debug. There it is. Okay. This. Right here. This guy. But in this lovely greeny turquoisey color. Now, the thing is, though, is that it's like way smaller than the one in The Sims 4 and in The Sims 1, I should say. And this is as big as the table was in The Sim 1. And I'm gonna go with it. We're going to shove 4 tables together to make the size of the table in Sims 1. Why everything was so massive in Sims games, I feel like they just kept going with like the massive items in Sims games, though. Like, they never stopped. You know, we ended up with a giant cupcake machine and the observatory before we were able to have like a tiny telescope. Like, we didn't get a tiny telescope for the longest time. There's the lovely chairs, and I think they didn't give us a red, but they did give us a brown. So I will use the brown here. That's so perfect. We got to get ourselves a lovely boombox. The boombox goes on the table here. Perfect. Love that. And then just like a lamp. Do we just have like a plain lamp? Like, you think of a lamp, you think of like the lamp shape lamp. It's kind of what I want. This one's kind of like the lamp, actually. That's almost perfect. That's like the lamp. They gave it to us, guys. They finally gave us lamp. There it is. That's great. Now, technically, I think there's, like, the image I'm looking at, you know, there's a newspaper that would be on the table because Bob would be reading it, but we don't get newspapers in The Sims 4, so sadly, I can't do that. I would, because I would like to get, like, newspapers back. I liked having the newspapers. I thought that was a fun thing. But we can put a bin in the corner. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it has the black trash bag, and I think that'll look the best there. And now we have to get the TV, and I already turned off my little cheat, so I have to turn it back on. That's the computer. Oh, this one would look cute too, but it's this guy. It's this one. It's so good. So this one's going to go here, but now they have it on like a weird little pedestal. Let's see if I can't find something that's going to work for us. I'm kind of thinking this maybe? This could work. The one that it's on is like a lot skinnier, but I mean that actually kind of works perfect for it. So we'll put that there. And then just to kind of finish us off, we need to have a plain old stainless steel sink here. And a lovely microwave in the corner. Should we get the worst one? No, I'll get the second one. Yeah, you might as well be nice. We're gonna be nice. Now, the beautiful thing that we get to put on the wall here just makes me oh so happy. The tragic clown. I do love that they brought the tragic clown into this one, because you need to have the tragic clown in this game. So the tragic clown goes on this wall here. I can't look at it without, like, laughing. It's so silly. It's so silly. But Tragic Clown kind of goes right here. And then we do need a phone. I don't think we ever got any sort of phone. Did we get one in, like, that trash... The trash pack. What is it called? The treasures. Basement treasures. Did we get something maybe in that one? We got this. I don't know if that counts too much, but I guess just for the silliness of it, we could maybe make that work. I like that this one has a freezer bunny. We'll just have that sitting on the ground because, you know, it fell off the wall for some reason. And now that I'm actually looking at the doors, do we have 2-panel doors that might work better? This one. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. This is what we need. That's better. Now, is this the color I want, though? Yeah, you know, it's more this color. We're gonna go with, like, that a bit more orangey kind of tone there. And then we have all the doors back in. So that's this room. That's that room done. That's all that's in it. So that's our lovely room here. So now we have to move on to the bathroom. And we need to find some fantastic blue tile that will work for us here. So if I want to go blue tile, I guess we might as well see everything that I can use, right? This might be too much, but I'm also, like, digging it. I kind of want it. But I'm kind of feeling like the smaller tiles would be better. Oh, what if we did that one? That kind of works. Do I go... Maybe we should be a bit more subtle. We could be a bit more subtle, right? We could be kind of nice. We can give it this color. And then, like, the wallpaper in here is that half... It's this. Okay, yeah, so I think we have to go with... I think we kind of have to go with this one. Just because it has a match, right? It has a match. Unless there's something that works better. Oh. Oh, can we just go with it? Is this the same? Oh, because I have blue on, so it is, like, showing me all of the different blue tones that we have going for us here. There's too many things to look at. Too many items that I have to, like, try to put together here. Oh. No, I think it has to be that one. That's perfect. Okay, so we have our tiles in. Beautiful, fantastic. Looking so great. So over on this wall, we need to get our fantastic toilet. It's the wooden toilet. I'm thinking either this one or this one. It does more so just have, like, a wooden cover. So I think we can get away with this guy here. And then for some reason, I don't even know how to explain it. There's a lamp. I don't even know what to say to that. There's just there's a lamp. Yep, it looks, yeah, perfect. So we put our lovely lamp. I hate this lamp, by the way, because I feel like the textures does not match the rest of the Sims, and I do not understand it. It bothers me. It bothers me. We also need to put in a lovely shower here in the corner. And then a pedestal sink over on the side with a mirror. Is it this mirror? It's probably this mirror. I think we can get away with that mirror. Oh, no, let's go with that one because it's a little bit bigger. So, bathroom complete. I hope you love it. I hope you do. I'm on the fence, on the floor in the kitchen, and on the floor in the bathroom, but I think it actually works. Like, I feel like it needs to be turquoise. But we don't really have a turquoise. I feel like I'm either going to end up going with like a light blue or this dark blue. Because we have this one. Oh, we have this one. Is there a wall that goes with that though? That one. That one does. Ooh, it's not a half wall. Oh, that's so disappointing. Is there not one that is half? The cats kind of work. The cats kind of work. Oh, it's not the same tone. I think I have to roll with it, don't I? Ooh, wait. Why do I keep doing this? I think it's too green. I think it's too green. I think we have to go with more of like that pattern, and I like that. All right, moving on to the bedroom. Something I know you guys will absolutely love me putting in here, blue carpet. Blue carpet, some beautiful yellow wallpaper walls. Don't even know which ones I'm gonna want to use here. Maybe there's a paint. Oh, we could go with that. Because it's like a two-tone. Well, it's not two-tone, but there's like a little, like, for some reason, I don't know, border that goes in the middle of the wall? Is there like one that's kind of like this? Oh. No, I can't bring myself to use that. Nobody in their right mind would use that. Nobody. This could kind of work. But it's more of like this pale yellow. One of these. I think I'm gonna go with the pale yellow. We're gonna go pale yellow. And now we need a bookcase in the corner. I'm avoiding the bed because I have no idea which bed I'm going to use. Oh, we could use this. Oh yeah, the book nook kit is gonna come in clutch here. Perfect. That's so perfect. I guess maybe it's the one that has a little less books on it. Where's that one at? Is it this? It's not the same one. It's this one. Here we go. Like that. Beautiful. Perfect. Love it. So now for a bed. It is a double bed. It has like a creamy headboard. It's kind of tall. Kind of like this. But then it also has like a blue bedspread. So kind of like this. This one kind of works. It has that bit of like a beigey yellow stuff that's going on too. Oh, hold on. I've run out of money apparently. Let me give myself a little bit more. A couple ka-chings. A little bit of a rosebud happening. It is this shape, but I feel like I can't use that one because it's like too nice. It's too nice. Plus, it doesn't have the blue bedspread that I want, and we're not going to use Starry Night as the blue bedspread. So, what do I need to go with here? Feels almost right. Ooh. Oh. It is more geometric, but this... I kind of like how that looks. What else do we have to work with? Oh, this one. This shape. That could also... Oh, maybe this one, though, because it actually shows, like, the bottom. As much as I prefer this other bed, I'm actually kind of wondering if this one works better. And we can either use just, like, that blue or have it a bit more creamy. I'm kind of gonna go with the creamy because of the bookcase here. Yes, it is not center, and I will not be centering it. And for our lovely little side table, what do we want to use? Because it's kind of like a little wicker guy right there, you know? We could use something like this. It has a lamp on it. That is about it. It's this shape. It's kind of like that. But there isn't like a wicker one. This could work. Actually, I kind of like that for the shape of it. And then we can put that same lamp. Where's my lamp at? That was perfect. Put my same lamp over here in this room. Does it have, oops. Does it have a darker, yes. Okay, I think this is gonna be it. Right there. Beautiful. So that's the bedroom. Is that everything? Is that the house? That's the house. Do I want to fix up the garden a little bit? Kind of. I might fix the flowers a little bit just to make them look nicer. I think I actually found the door I want to use. It's actually from Cats and Dogs. That one's actually, I think, better. The amount of little windows on it looks much better to me. So we're going to go with that one instead. Anything else I want to change? I keep looking at these bushes and I don't like that it has the blue flowers on the bottom. So I'm kind of like looking through now and trying to figure out whether or not to use a different bush. And I think I have to, because I think that looks just better. They are more rounded, so maybe this one would be the better choice. What else do we have? Because the colors on this thing, it's not doing it for me. It's not. Ooh, this one. This one has that round look, but then it also has the cute little pink flowers. I think that's way better. So now after all my final adjustments, this is 7 Sim Lane, the newbie residence, the tutorial home for Bob and Betty Newbie, the tutorial household from Sims 1. I actually really like how it turned out. I think it's adorable. I think it's so cute. We have our little kitchen here. We have the sad clown as you need. We have our corded phone over here that, you know, just isn't up on the wall anymore. The beautiful TV. Our fantastic bathroom, complete with lamp in the corner. And our bedroom over here with just bed and bookcase. Nice and simple. And then out back you can look at your fantastic fountain and your flamingos, as you do. Let my sim just kind of enjoy her house as we say goodbye. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had a fantastic time. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Keep crafting, keep gaming, stay lazy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. And a big happy birthday to the Sims. Hoopleborpna. See you guys later. Bye. Hoopaborpna, Sims, Hoopaborpna. Sounds really ridiculous. It's too good. It's too good.